Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Pillow Talk,
Yes, welcome to Pillow
where
Pillow
it could be
Talk.
naughty or nice,
Yes,
or dirty or
it
twice.
might be a little bit of everything tonight, child.
Yeah, because Jamel like helping cuckoo birds, honey.
Lord Jesus.
He do.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Mental health. Mental health
It's
is real.
real.
It's real.
But that don't mean you gotta help them, honey. You ain't trained to do that.
Mental health is real, honey. Some of the girls need counseling. The girls need counseling. Some of the girls need to be in jackets, honey,
In a rubber room.
restraining jackets and things,
And in a rubber room.
or in a room, honey,
Oh, my beard is really
with some
turning dark.
crayons, and some paper.
Ooh.
Some people just need to be in a room with some crayons and a coloring book, child. Just let them color all day. Mental health is real, y'all. It is. It's real. Hey, Melissa. Hey, me, Melissa. Hey, about you.
Child.
Mental health is real. Child.
I'm just trying to understand why you be sitting there entertaining these bitches.
Child. Melissa, girl. Well, we could, girl.
We done seen it all
I'm
tonight.
gonna call. We gonna call you,
Hey,
honey, when we get off
Monte.
this live, honey, cause somebody done lost their noodles, honey.
Completely.
Yes, they messed around. Instead of putting the noodles in water, they put it in oil. I know Melissa laughed.
She said just to let them color all day.
Yes, and play with their toes.
Child, get them to try to put their toes in their mouth, honey. Like when they was a baby. Maybe that'll soothe them.
I can't. I can't. Joseph, I got a
I'm gonna need
question.
y'all to thumbs up the video because there's not no thumbs up on this video.
Joseph, I need to ask you
And
something.
there's 7 of y'all in here. Even you people in the bushes, honey, thumbs up the video.
Joseph,
Yes.
where did they come from?
Honey, they all know you. That's what I want to know. I want to know how come they're crazy always makes you go crazy. I don't know nobody like that.
Joseph,
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Hey,
I
BL.
can't help it.
Hey, Maureen.
Hey, Maureen. Hey, BL. Is that BL?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that Monte?
Yes, Monte is in here
Hey,
too.
Prince Monte. What's going on, Prince Monte? Oh, Lord have mercy.
See, I'm starting to wonder about my husband, y'all. Because every cuckoo bird in existence finds their way to him. Okay, I promise you, every
Joseph, he was a childhood friend. He wasn't
honey,
cuckoo.
and he was cuckoo then too.
No,
You
he
just didn't
wasn't.
know
I'm
it.
telling you, he wasn't cuckoo
He was
like that.
cuckoo then too.
No, he wasn't.
Well, whatever the case, the cuckoo birds always find themselves to Jamel. Okay. Then he want to help the cuckoo birds.
No, I don't. I just don't pay him no mind.
No,
You the one to
no,
get
no,
in your
no,
you're the one that gets in your feelings about it, not
I
me.
get in my feelings because I be like, because you already know I don't like stupid people. So that alone just blows my mind. Like,
We ain't talking about stupid people. We talk
are
about
they
people. We talk
serious?
about cuckoo people.
I'm just like, are they serious? Are they really?
And I be trying to tell you, Joseph, that just that when they playing with a full deck.
One of his cuckoo friends is going cuckoo on a live right now. Guess who calls cuckoo? Like he gonna talk him off the fence.
Yeah, I was like, I had to call him. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what's going on, child.
Because his crazy meets their crazy.
Because I be wanting to know
and
what
crazy
happened.
no crazy, so that's why they.
No, I be wanting to know what happened.
See,
Like,
I can't.
Like you some people lose their mind. Like I be wanting to know what triggered the loss of the mind. What
Honey,
triggered
just watch
you
all they
to
lives.
bebop over to the other
Just
side.
watch all their lives, honey, and that'll tell you what caused them to bebop to the other side. What is it that you want to know?
Because
they don't even know why they bebopped.
Listen.
Why it look like
I be wanting to know, like, okay,
a bumper right here.
I wanted to say, well, I was just sitting in my room, and then all of a sudden, I just felt a tick, or something. What the fuck?
You already said there was a roach in his ear.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, that's what
talking to him.
No, I said there was a roach crawling up in his head and driving. You know what happens when people get roaches in their head and stuff like that, crawling up in their head and stuff like that. No, honey,
the roach is talking to him.
Yeah, roach done crawled up in his head, child. And no, it's not. Not only is it talking to him, honey, it's driving him. You ever seen that movie Men in Black?
Mm-hmm.
And when they opened up that man's face, it was a whole alien on the inside. It was a whole alien on the inside. Maybe it's an alien on the inside, like driving him.
No, honey, it ain't nothing but the devil.
That ain't the devil, child. That ain't hardly Satan.
Oh, that's Satan, honey, because the conversations he said he had with Satan wouldn't have had that conversation with nobody.
Child, he's talking about the president of the United States, child.
And the mayor.
And the mayor of Baltimore.
Child.
And everybody is jealous because he's running. And they are trying to sabotage him. They took his car.
Melissa stole his car. That's a demon.
They stole his car and then crashed it and then parked it back in the same parking space.
Mm-hmm.
That story, honey, was off the chain. We should have known that the bebop bopped over to the bop the right way.
I've been known to bebop, boobop. Hey, Monique.
Ooh, my soul say yes, my God, today.
Hey, Derek.
Hey, Derek. My God, today. What's going on? Hey, Facebook.
Tramel needs like all this extra proof. It only takes one crazy day for me to label you a cuckoo. Right, BL.
No, see, this is the problem. Then this is what we're gonna talk about tonight, y'all. We're gonna talk about Sagittarius and Aries, and what Joseph don't understand, what y'all don't understand about us Sagittarius. Now, I'm a Sagittarius, right? Okay. Us Sagittarius, we don't have a lot of words for people. We are very observant. We sit back just like this. And we very, very observant. We just observe. You know what I'm saying? And then people be looking at us like, Tramel, did you see that? Yeah, I saw it. You ain't got nothing to say about it? No, I ain't got nothing to say about it. I ain't got nothing to say. See, because what I do is I take things and put them in my mental Rolodex. What about you?
Honey, once I see things ain't right, there's no reason for me to put it, because I ain't fucking with you no more. That's just it. See, you sit around and entertain these crazy bitches.
I don't entertain them. That's the whole thing. You be
when I say you entertain
that them, I entertain it, but I don't.
When I say you entertain them, I mean you know they crazy, but you still talk to them like it's just a regular day, and you don't act like nothing strange is going on. You just pays it and be like, well, until they do something really crazy, I'm just going to sit here and be there.
Well, Joseph, what you got to understand.
I'm an empath. I feel their pain.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with me being an empath. Now, I worked with the mentally ill for years. I worked with them. So I just know how to respond around them.
Maybe that's the reason they find their way to you.
Maybe that is. I know. I just know how to react to them. You know, I'm not afraid of them. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the mentally ill and stuff like that. I'm not afraid of them. I just, I know
it's not about being afraid
to treat them.
It's just like, well, I fuck with them.
They be saying stuff and I be like, yeah.
You say that's what I mean when I say entertain them. He sits there and we'll have a whole conversation with a cuckoo la. And I'm looking at him like, why are you entertaining this bitch? Let's go.
Because
see me, I don't have that time. I don't
Joseph,
have time
everybody need help.
for that. They'll talk to me and I'll be like, bye, bitch.
If they need help, I'm gonna
Well,
help
if they
them.
need help, they need to call 911 and get a professionally trained person to fix it.
Well, if I feel that they need to be handled in that way, I will handle them in that way.
It's not your job.
I know it's
You
not my
getting paid
job.
to do that?
No, I know it's not
Are
my
you
job.
getting paid to do that?
No,
Then
no.
fuck them.
But I mean, everybody needs a helping hand, Joseph.
If
He don't like for me to help nobody. He be
ain't
like,
getting paid
child,
to
you
do
could,
it.
let me tell you something. We could be walking down the street, honey, you be done got shot and be laid out on the street and Joseph be like, Tremel, don't go over there. Tremel, what you doing? No, Tremel. What is you going over there for? Joseph, he just got shot. He need help. I will call 911.
Well, let somebody. What you gonna do?
I might be able to help him.
What you gonna do? Pull the bullet out?
I might be able to go over there and like soothe his wound or something like that, or have him, sit up and breathe or something like that.
That ain't your job.
Until the ambulance comes.
You ain't getting paid to do that.
I know I ain't getting paid to do that. See, you know what it also comes from too. When I was living in Tennessee, there's a state law in Tennessee. Did you know this? It's in most southern states, there's a state law where if you are a healthcare worker and you see an accident on the road, or if you see somebody that needs help, you have to help them. If you don't, you can lose your license. You can get fired from your job.
You a healthcare worker?
Not anymore.
But are you a healthcare worker?
Not anymore.
So why you run into the scene of the accident?
I guess it's just a habit of mine. That's it.
And then if it's one of these and you run over to help them, honey, they're gonna arrest you and say you shot him.
How you know that? Why would they say that?
They always say that.
No, they don't.
You're guilty because you not.
That's not true. That's not true, Joseph.
What world you living in?
That's not true, Joseph.
What world you living in?
They don't just accuse you just because.
Child, how many videos have you seen when there's one of these and one of us, and this one started the problem, pulled out the gun, but then they're arresting the black man who ain't got no gun.
Well, that ain't never happened to me, so I can't.
I don't get it.
I just think that I've just been raised that if somebody needs help, you help them.
Well, guess what?
Period.
When your husband's
and that's
around,
who I am. That's just who I am, Joseph. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. I know.
Yeah, and he'll have the cuckoos knocking on my damn door, and they'll be sitting outside my house talking about, "Where's Janelle?"
I do not be having nobody looking outside your door. I do not be having no cuckoo people.
Yeah, because thank God you ain't dealt with no cuckoos around where we live. My husband, y'all.
See, you from Brooklyn, child. Y'all
straight from New York, honey. You see a bitch laying on the street, you step over that bitch and keep it moving.
Yeah, well, I wasn't
right,
raised,
Melissa.
I wasn't raised like that.
Melissa, you know how we do.
I wasn't raised.
A bitch
like
passed
that.
out on the train. Why you think when you see videos in New York, why do you think when you see people pull out their phones and videotape when people are getting accosted on the train in New York? They ain't helping them bitches. No, bitch, because what you won't do is get me when you finish getting that bitch, honey.
The shade of it all. The shade, Joseph.
No, it ain't.
You're not supposed to do stuff like that.
That's what we do in New York.
But you ain't supposed to do stuff like that, Joseph. That's
well, I don't agree with the videotaping thing, but I'm not helping. You ain't going to get me.
If you see a woman getting beat up, you ain't going to stop and help her?
For what?
What you mean for what?
He might beat my ass.
Joseph.
I'll call 911.
Now, I know I didn't marry a man like you.
Yes,
that would not help a defenseless woman.
Honey, ask Melissa if she saw a woman getting beat in the street, what would she do? Keep on walking or call 911. Because if you try to help them, he going to start beating on her ass next. Tell her to mind her fucking business. That's how we do in New York.
So mean and surly.
That's why they say New Yorkers are mean and rude.
And surly.
We will walk right, child. You could pass out in front of me, and I'll be like, "Ooh, and step over you and keep going.
The shade of it
Or
all.
step to the side, do a little 2-step to the side and keep going. And be like, I hope he okay. Let me pray for him. Hey, Val.
That is so shady. That's shady, Josie. You're not supposed to do stuff like that. You're supposed to help your fellow man.
Child. I'm helping myself by staying alive, honey. You don't know who did what to them.
I don't believe.
You don't know what happened.
You can get to that later, but if you see somebody
getting to it in the
shit beat out of them,
that's their problem, honey. I don't know what she did. Maybe he caught her cheating.
Are you serious?
I ain't laughing.
Give my goddamn ring back.
No, you married me for life.
I can't believe I married you. Like you.
So if you see a woman getting her ass kicked by a man,
I'm gonna jump in.
Oh no, that's not my business.
I'm gonna jump in. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna stand there and let some man beat some woman up.
Wow. No. How you know he didn't find her in bed with his brother?
I don't care. That don't matter to me.
It's none of your business.
So she deserved to get her ass.
He gonna kick her ass.
She deserved to.
Let me tell you how that gonna go. He kicking her ass. You jump in and beat his ass. When the cops come, she gonna press charges on you because she love him. Because y'all know how that go. Women get their ass beat and you beat up their man and all of a sudden they start fighting you. Why are you hitting him? Why are you? It's not my business.
What's that saying? Find out, Jamel. What?
Let me find out Jamel is like the white women in the horror pictures running towards the killer. Exactly.
No, I ain't running towards no killer.
He could kill you, but you don't know that. They could kill you. You not minding your business. I ain't running there.
Now, let me tell you something. One thing for certain, two things for sure. If Jason is coming down the street and he beat the bitch ass or he got a machete in his hand, oh, your ass is grass. You just lost. You just died.
But you trying to help somebody, they could end up killing you. You don't know what the other person got that he ain't using on her.
I'm going to try to rationalize and make the person, hey, listen, yo, man, don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Mind your business. That's what he going to say. Mind your business. Then what?
Okay, I'm going to call the police. I'm calling the cops.
And then he going to start beating your ass.
I'm going to say the police are on the way. Oh, Lord jeez. I'm going to say the police are on the way.
You do better just crossing the street and getting on your phone and say, there's a man on East 22nd Street beating a woman. Y'all need to come help her immediately.
That's like, I remember I had a neighbor, right? She was, her boyfriend had came in the house and they had gotten into a fight and he was in there beating her ass. And I was like trying to get the door open. I couldn't get the door, but she was saying, Tramel, help.
You helping her.
And I felt so bad because I couldn't help her because I was trying to open the door. I couldn't open the door and I guess she couldn't unlock the door. So she was in there screaming, help, Tramel, help.
Right,
when she opened up that door, her whole face was just swole up.
Right, Melissa. Even the popo gonna take their time getting there.
I felt so bad. I would feel so bad. I remember one time I was in front of Murphy's. This girl, her girlfriend was fighting this dude, right? And so the dude had walked off and got in his car, was driving away. She told her girlfriend, she was like, give me the key to the car. Her girlfriend would not give her the keys to the car. When I tell you she was out there beating her girlfriend up, I mean, she beat her in the name of beatation, honey. She beat her in the name of Beat City Girl. And everybody was just standing around watching this girl get beat. And I was like, y'all not going to help her? You know what they were saying? Well, y'all, you don't know what she did to her girl in order for her girl to beat her like that. No. Exactly. I stopped the fight.
Child.
I had to stop the fight. I had to pull out a knife.
Child, let me get more money on the life insurance policy for your ass.
I had to pull out a knife on the girl, but I ended up, breaking up the fight.
It's none of your business.
Because she was beating Joseph.
It's none of your business.
She was grabbing her by her head and just
and
banging
guess
her
what?
head.
It wasn't the first
Banging her
time.
head.
It wasn't the first time, and they were still together. Mind your business. Mind your business. It's people like you that get fucked up because you don't mind your business.
That is not nice. That is not humane, Joseph.
It's very humane.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. That is not nice. You're supposed to help people when they
No,
need
the fuck
help.
you're not. No, you're not. You mind your business. Especially when it's domestic, because you don't know what happened.
No, I don't know what happened, but still at the same time, ain't nobody got no business putting their hands on somebody else.
Well,
That's
it's
what I
none of your
believe.
business. It's absolutely none of your business.
Hey, Joshua, that's what I believe. They ain't got no business putting their hands on nobody else. Nobody has the right to put their
John,
hands
walk away
on anybody. And when you see something, guys, don't listen to Joseph. When you see somebody getting beat up and stuff like that, y'all go over there and help the people.
Walk away, honey.
Go and help the people, y'all.
Walk away and get on the. You can, if you want to call 911, that's what you do. But mind your business.
Whatever you got to do
away.
to help them. If you can call 911, call 911. But you got to do something to help them.
Mind your business and walk away.
You don't know what's going on. They can't help it. That's not cool.
Why it ain't cool?
Because
if me and
how you gonna
fighting,
go home with me? How you gonna go home and have a conscience after what you just saw?
Child, it ain't my problem.
Yeah, you ain't do nothing.
Ain't my problem. I ain't the one getting beat.
And what if you were the one?
Val said, "Nope, I'm running. Run, Forrest, run."
Child.
Trisha said 911 as far as she's going. Right. You go jumping at somebody fighting, then you get fucked up. And now both you and the first person laid out on the goddamn street fucked up because you want to be a motherfucking hero. Bitch, as much as I thought I was Wonder Woman, I ain't motherfucking Wonder Woman, honey. Right, Derek, running for your life.
Well, the only way I would run is if they had a weapon, like if they had a gun or they had a knife or something like that. I ain't jumping in no fight with no gun or no knife or nothing like that.
But that's the thing, you don't know what they have.
Right, I don't know what they have. They just
using it on
but
the
it's
person
nothing wrong.
Beating.
It's nothing wrong with me going over there and say, "Hey, break it up."
Mind your fucking business.
You know what? I can't believe I married you. Give me my ring back.
No.
You're so mean and surly.
I ain't mean.
That's mean
Everybody,
and surly.
every single person in this chat agree with me. You the only one want to run to a damn fight, minding other people's business, being nosy.
I'm not being nosy. I'm just saying. I'm saying if there was ever a time when I was out and I saw a situation, I'm going to analyze the situation.
You gonna mind your motherfucking business.
I'm gonna analyze the situation and be like, Joseph, we got to go over there.
Because if you start getting your ass kicked, I'm gonna let them kick your ass.
No, I'm gonna grab you by your arm.
I'm not coming with you.
I'm gonna grab you by your arm. I'm gonna say, Joseph, come on, we gotta go over there. And then you and me
gonna start motherfucking fighting. Because I'm gonna yell loud and clearly, I'm not helping that bitch.
Ooh. Joseph, that's not nice.
It's perfectly nice.
No,
putting myself in the arms of danger.
Kings.
You damn right, and I'm gonna live to be a king until Jesus calls me home.
Kings.
Not some motherfucker in the street beating up his girlfriend.
We are kings. We ain't supposed to conduct ourselves like that.
Who ain't?
Us.
Child, please. They probably don't even watch the motherfucking show anyway. You're going to save a bitch. Child, ain't nobody got time for that.
Joseph, that is not nice. See, y'all see, I got a lot of work to do. I always try to get my husband to
Oh,
look
you'll
at
never
things
get me to change that,
from a
honey.
different
Fuck that.
perspective.
And you never will, because I'm not helping nobody.
Well, would you want somebody to help you?
No.
You wouldn't want nobody to help
No,
you.
because you don't know why I'm getting my
If you
ass
was
kicked.
getting the shit beat out of you, you wouldn't want nobody to help you.
You don't know why I'm getting my ass kicked.
I don't, but you wouldn't want nobody to help you. I would want somebody to help me.
No.
You wouldn't want nobody to help you?
No.
You rather just get your ass beat.
If you want to help, call 911. You ain't got to break the fight up. That ain't your business. Right, Derek. Captain Save a Hoe.
My God, today.
I ain't got time for that shit. He'll see a pimp beating up his prostitute and he go, leave her alone, and then he gets shot. Then what? She's still gonna live the whole another day and your ass dead.
Well, at least I tried.
Right, Melissa? No, because they're gonna come back on some fuck shit.
At least I tried, though. I tried. You gotta try. You gotta try.
I ain't gotta try.
Yes,
shit.
You do. All you have to do is say,
no,
hey, y'all, over there. Stop that.
You're right.
Or break it up.
And then
I'm going to call the police.
What
you're going
to do is both of them decide to kick your ass at that time and tell you to mind your fucking business.
Well, then we'll handle that.
No, we won't handle shit.
We will cross that bridge when it comes to it, but 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody going to do nothing like that, Joseph.
You want to make a bet? Hey, Regina.
I don't believe people do stuff like that, Joseph.
Well, clearly you ain't never been in the streets in New York. Clearly you ain't never been in the streets
shady.
In New York.
That's just shade fest, honey. That's shady.
I have seen people try to break up fights and the 2 people jump their ass, telling them to mind their business.
That's shady. That's shady. That's real shady.
Right, Melissa Trammell, try to walk the fuck away.
You know what? Y'all gonna leave me the hell alone. Y'all are mean. I don't understand y'all folks.
Well, all of them agree with me.
Well, the Lord just gave me a precious gift. The Lord just gave me this gift of empathy and compassion for other people.
But not for your husband.
Yes, I do got compassion.
When you get mad, when you used to get mad at me, honey, all that bullshit went out the window, honey.
What you mean?
All the empathy and compassion, honey. You told me.
I'll be ready to punch you in your motherfucking face.
Out of a motherfucking window.
Yeah, I was ready to punch you in your motherfucking face. That's different.
No, it ain't.
Okay, that's different.
No, it ain't. Because if we would have been fighting outside and somebody came to help you, then, I'm going to hit them. And tell them, this my husband. I can beat him if I want to.
You ain't going to be beating on me, honey. I know that much. You ain't going to be beating on me.
Right, Derek. Walk away and save your life. If that bitch died, that's their problem. I don't know what they did, but you ain't going to kill me with them. Here lies the hero. And that's just what I would put on the headstone. Here lies the hero.
You bet not.
No, matter of fact, here lies Captain America.
Kiss my ass.
Ooh, here lies Iron Man. He was breaking up a fight that he was none of his business. Captain Savo.
That is not nice. At all. That is not nice. You're supposed to help your fellow man.
Child, please. But yeah, Trammell attract all the cuckoos.
How do I attract all the cuckoos, Joseph?
Let me show you. Cuckoo. Trammell attracts all the cuckoos. I ignore them.
That is not a nice thing to say about some of my friends. That's not nice. Now, the person that you're talking about I've been friends with him since we was kids. He didn't act like that when we was kids. He had some sense.
Right, Melissa.
I thought he had some sense this year.
You can't be involving yourself in other people's karma, honey. Let it go.
No, I don't. I agree with you 100%. But all I'm saying is sometimes you have to be a good Samaritan.
No, I don't, because I don't know why God is putting them through what they're going through. So I'm going to let them go through whatever God got for them and mind my motherfucking business.
You know, you just make the Lord mad. You just
No, I
make him
don't.
mad. Yes, you do. You make the Lord mad. The
Dude,
Lord be
no, I'm
mad at
walking
you.
away to stay
The Lord
alive right
loves
now.
you. The good Lord, he loves you, but you just make him so mad.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I ain't nice like you. I could care less.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't my business.
That's why you be grunting and groaning in your sleep and stuff.
Because I be fucking people up.
No, because the Lord be doing that to you.
No, the Lord
Yes, he
ain't
do.
doing
The
nothing to
Lord be, you
me.
makes the Lord mad.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
You the one.
That's why you be grunting and groaning in your sleep
You
like
make
that.
the Lord mad.
No, I don't.
Because he was like, I thought I gave him common sense, but
I
clearly
do have common sense. What
he's
you talking
losing
about?
his mind.
What you mean? What you talking about? I ain't got no common sense. If I ain't had common sense, I would not be laying here next to
Involving
you.
yourself in other people's fights.
I don't involve myself in other people's fight. All I'm saying is sometimes it's good to be a good Samaritan and try to. And if you
No,
see
it ain't.
something,
In
you break it up.
2022, being a good Samaritan will get your ass killed. Everybody angry, everybody mad, everybody doing vicious stuff to people, and you gonna go break up a fight. Child, bye.
Whatever, Joseph.
Child, bye. Ain't
I'm gonna leave
nobody,
this subject alone, child.
ain't nobody got time for that shit. Y'all don't have to worry, honey. The only way that'll happen is if he by himself. Cause if he with me, that ain't gonna happen.
What ain't gonna happen? Hmm. What ain't gonna happen?
Mhm.
What's not gonna
If
happen?
you with me, I ain't letting you go break up nobody fight.
How you gonna stop me?
Easy, grab your ass and say, "Come on."
You better not. You better
I
not
sure
grab
am.
me.
I sure will.
You better not.
And be like,
You
mind your
remember the last time you
business.
grabbed me, you almost broke my arm, Joseph.
Well, then it's gonna get broke because I ain't letting you break up nobody's
He don't
fight.
know his own strength. One time he grabbed me by my arm, and I was like, Joseph, you cannot handle me like that. Joseph don't know his own strength.
Right there,
Okay,
Rick.
first of all, I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot, 175 pounds. Joseph is 6 foot 4. And how much you weigh?
About 240.
About 240, 240 pounds. So when he grabbed me, he yanked me. He just like yanked me back. And I almost broke my darn neck.
Right, Derek. He go breaking up a fight, then I gotta play in a funeral.
Well, if that be the case, honey, it was my time to go anyway. You know how the Lord works.
Here lies Black Widow. Oh, child, I can't.
Oh, you know, I was listening to Beyonce's album today. Oh God, I'm in love. There's this song on there called "Cuff It."
Mm-hmm.
I am in love with this song. It is just so infectious. Y'all know she did a whole. Her album is all house music, but I wouldn't really categorize it as house. Um, but this song called "Cuff It" and "Energy" is the next song after "Cuff It." Oh my God, it's so infectious. It just makes you want to get up and dance. It really does. And then she did this song with Grace Jones called oh my God. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I can't wait till I can't wait till she does the videos because I hope she's working on videos now. Cause those songs, the album, the whole entire album is just it's just hot. If you have not listened to Beyonce's new album, you just do not know what you're missing. You do not know what you're missing. She really worked hard on this album. I really believe that she put her heart and soul in this album. I think she dedicated it to her uncle who was gay. She dedicated it to him. I can't remember what his name is, but that's who she dedicated it to.
Wasn't it Johnny or Jonathan or something?
I don't know.
I think it was Johnny or Jonathan, something like
I
that.
don't know. But it was a good it's the album is all that. It's all that. It is. Um yeah, I enjoyed listening to this song today. I did. And now I'm finding myself going back to my R&B roots because they say R&B is dead.
Child, this music nowadays is dead.
They said that R&B is dead. And I can I can truly believe that. Um, they don't make artists like they used to. They don't make the Luther Vandrosses and the Tony Braxtons and the you know, the Music Soul Childs and the Jill Scotts and the Erica Badus. They don't make singers like that no more.
Well, no, her.
Well, she's a good artist.
Right. She
Um,
tries to give it like that.
and Summer Walker. You have
Yeah.
Summer Walker. She's an R&B
I
singer.
mean,
And
there's some
Ari
people.
Lennox. Ari Lennox is good.
There's some people that do it, but they don't get they
Yeah.
just do
And Giveon.
because
Giveon gets his just
they
due.
not doing it like everybody else sounding like a damn.
Calling me because you know who. That's why he called
I
me.
don't know. It's not your problem. See what I mean? See, what the hell happened to the camera?
What you mean, what the hell
Look
happened
how
to him?
close we are now.
I don't know.
When the phone
It
because it
just
ain't
does.
zoomed all the way
It
out.
just doing. I don't know. It just does that.
Or
You want me
don't
to?
go. No. Just raise that a little bit. Don't go messing with stuff.
Here we go. We are right now, right?
I guess.
Well, the peoples can see us. We just far away from the camera now. That's all.
No, we good.
Yeah, we good. But yeah, Beyonce's album is good. It's really, really good. No, who was R&B music is dead to me. Like they don't have the Monicas and the Brandies anymore. You know, those were good artists. The 90s pushed out some of the best music. Do you agree?
Yeah.
The 90s really pushed out some of the best music. There was so many black entertainers in the 90s. You had Music Soul Child, you had Bilal, you had Jill Scott, you had Total, you had
It was different.
artists like
Everything now is
Biggie, you had
computerized.
Mace, you had Faith Evans, you had, oh my God, there was so many.
Mary.
But what the great thing about the 90s music was is that there was unity. And I think the reason why it was so much, well, I know the reason why it was so much unity because because R&B and rap music was not just music. It was a movement. It was a movement of unity. Like you had groups like De La Soul that talked about Black pride and things like that. I mean, it was about unity. It was about unifying and coming together. This new age is always which I hate is that one is who's better than who? Like is Nicki Minaj better than Megan Thee Stallion, or is this artist better than this artist? Is this artist better than that artist? That's not what music was. That's not what black music was about. Back in the 90s, they just made good music and they came together. You know.
Well, kiss the 90s goodbye.
Yeah, you can kiss the 90s goodbye. Bye. The 90s music, the 90s era is about gone. But these kids, I tell you what, these young people that's coming out with music now, they need to put some respect on our name.
Mm.
They do. They need to put some respect on our name.
These young
And I'm saying that because I worked in the music industry. I played keyboards for many years for many artists. And so I'm like when these kids be calling us, oh, you old, y'all music is old, and all this other bullshit. I'll be like, okay, it's old, but put some motherfucking respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
They'll never do that.
See, because you got to go into the studio and program.
Well, they think
a song. I can go into the studio and play a song by
ear. They think
they
start everything. They think that what they do we never did before.
Right.
They don't even know how to have fun. They don't even know how to have real fun. I'm so glad I was born when I was born.
Oh yeah, me too.
I would love to be younger again. But I'm so glad I was born when I was born. Because I know how to have real
They don't
fun.
know how to have a good time.
I know what a real good time is.
Yeah.
I know what it is to go to a club
and just
really dance all night and have a good time. and ain't got to worry about getting shot and fights and all the bullshit that they do. So I'm glad that I was born when I was born.
Yeah, me too.
Because it was like a whole different. Like I look
see,
at them
you a
now.
child of the '90s. I'm a
No, I'm
child.
not. I was born in the '70s. I'm a child of the '80s.
Yeah, but you ain't a child of the '70s like I am. Like
No,
I love like
I'm a child of the '80s.
Yeah,
because by the time I was old enough to really appreciate stuff was the '80s.
Right. But see, my father was a member of a famous group. Remember, my father was a member of the group Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, and so growing up around music was so enlightening for me. It was very enlightening for me. You know, I learned I it's something music is something that I have such an appreciation for, to the point where, you know, I'm beyond an artist. I'm an artist, but I'm beyond an artist. Like I could put a playlist, like if somebody said to me, Tramel, I'm having a get together and I need you to put me a playlist together of music to play at my gathering. I can put together a playlist so good that when you after you listen to it, you're gonna be like, Tramel, that playlist that you gave me was all that. You know, that's how I am with music. Like I'm just good when it comes to music. I really am. I'm good when it comes to selecting it. I'm good when it comes to playing it. I'm good when it comes to singing and everything.
You want a cookie?
I don't need no cookie.
Oh, okay.
I don't need no cookie. I don't need no Joseph. Don't do me, Joseph.
I'm just saying.
Don't do me.
We was talking about the younger generation, and then it just happened to go back to
I have to bring it back to myself because the younger generation is irrelevant to me.
No.
Yes, they are. They're really irrelevant to me because I've like totally tapped out on today's music. I really don't mess around too much.
I tapped out on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really don't listen to a lot of,
unless they come to
music,
me,
like even on my radio station
for help or ask me questions. I don't fuck with them.
Yeah, I mean, we listen to WBLS. What they play, classic R&B all day.
Old stuff.
Old stuff, old school, classic R&B. I really don't listen to this music that these kids got going on today, with the exception of a few artists. Like I like Doja Cat. I like Giveon. You said you don't like Giveon. You said you don't like his voice. I like let's see, who else do I like? That is Summer Walker. I love Summer Walker.
I didn't even know who it was.
I like Ari Lennox. I love Jasmine Sullivan, but she comes from our era anyway. Jasmine Sullivan comes from the 90s. But I like Jasmine Sullivan. And that's really it for today's music. I don't know any other artists. I don't know. Like, because I don't listen to them.
Child, I see the BET Awards and I see the Hip Hop Awards. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
I'll just be waiting for Beyonce to come on, child.
And she don't do those, so.
I'll just be waiting for Beyonce to come on. Beyonce or Kelly.
Or Janet.
Or
Mary.
Yeah, or Mary. Yeah, I'll just be waiting for them to come on when I watch the awards. Nobody else matters to me. They don't. It's like last night I was trying to watch the Hip Hop Awards. I couldn't focus. The only reason why I watched it was because I knew I knew that Trina was going to win the I Am Hip Hop Award.
No, the only reason why I focused is because they had all them old 90s stars at the end.
Yeah, they had Wu-Tang. They had Mobb Deep, Fat Joe,
Remy Ma, Lil'
Kim. Yeah. That's the only reason why I watched, because I know those artists, but I mean, other than that,
the rest it really of them
was irrelevant. When Kodak Black came on, he was talking, "No, it's not safe for you." I was like, "No, that's just not my that's not my skilo."
Well, can we talk about my hair?
What about your hair? You ain't got no damn hair.
That's just the way I want to change. That's my way of saying it. Saying change the conversation.
Okay, well, you go ahead. You can change the conversation. What you got to say? What the fuck you got to say? I'm sick of motherfucking tired of y'all trying to put the motherfucking shit on me like I'm the one that's talking too much. But then when I get his ass, no.
I didn't say you was talking too much.
No. When I give you an opportunity to talk, bitch, you don't say nothing.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. I just called you a bitch.
See, y'all gonna have to call 911 because y'all gonna see him get his ass whipped on the live.
I wish a millionaire
and y'all
would.
gonna have to call 911.
I wish a millionaire would.
Because he just told y'all need to help the person.
That thing is touching me. It's touching me. That's domestic violence. Domestic violence. I done told you. I done told you about putting your hands in my face, Joseph.
It's my face. I own papers on this. Now back to the show.
You gonna make me call Adult Protective Services on you?
Oh, you not call? Call them.
I told you about putting your hands on me. That's aggressive. That's aggressive.
Trisha said we gonna help him. Not.
Right, y'all ain't even gonna help me. He could be in here beating the shit out of me. Y'all probably wouldn't even call the damn cops.
No, they're gonna be like, "Oh, girl, get on the McCraeKingz live." Jamel getting his ass whipped.
Yeah, that's probably what they do.
Joseph got tired of his ass.
Subscribe to the channel.
Joseph got tired of his ass and yoking him out on a live. Could happen, honey.
No, it couldn't.
Because
he always threatening to yoke me to the floor, child. Is that what you say? Yoke me
He's
to the floor?
A lot, honey.
Joseph.
And one day I know I'm gonna snap and he gonna get.
Joseph know if he put his hands on me, honey, it's death to the motherfucking to the
one
end.
One day
honey.
I'm gonna snap and he gonna gag, honey.
It's death to the end, honey. He knows that. Joseph know. I tell him all the time, Joseph, you put your hands on me if you want to, but you better run.
When I break all 10,
you better run and you better hide, child. You better hide.
Take his little hammer.
Hide your cookies,
take his
honey.
little hammer and smash his little knuckles.
Hide your little cookies, honey. You better hide, honey. If you ever hit me,
ain't nobody hiding.
You better hide.
Ain't nobody hiding.
You will want to hide.
I'm not hiding.
No. I'm telling you. You will want to hide.
I'm not hiding.
Hide.
I'm gonna sit right in your motherfucking face.
No, you know how you gonna do that with broken?
Because after you see how crazy I am, honey, the only thing you gonna want to do is get a divorce or run crazy? In the other direction.
You think you crazy?
Hey, Lawrence.
You think you crazy? Let me tell you something. My mama always told me that. She told me, Jamel, you can think you crazy all you want to, but always remember there's somebody out there just as crazy.
Exactly. As you. That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never seen. I seen your crazy. You ain't never seen mine.
I'm gonna tell you something. I got a secret for you. You know what my name is?
Tremel.
Justice Crazy.
Tremel.
No, Justice Crazy.
You know what my name is?
What?
Batshit Crazy.
Yeah, okay. You play a game with somebody else, honey. I'm Justice Crazy.
Now,
mine is to the second power of yours at all times.
How y'all doing tonight, honey?
Mm-hmm.
How y'all doing? What did y'all do today?
Joseph, no, I will grab him by the back of his neck, honey, and start beating his face.
I done heard that about 1 million times. And it
beating it, honey. Beat him into the
I done heard that about 1 million times. Into the new. I'm still waiting for it to happen.
Beat you in the new motherfucking city.
I'm still waiting for it
to happen. Into the new city of motherfucking Jerusalem, honey.
What did y'all do today?
When you get there, honey, you're going to be like, who are you?
We went to Sonic. I had lunch.
Yeah, we did. That burger was good.
He never had a Sonic burger.
I never had a Sonic burger, and that was so good. That burger was so nice and juicy. It was so good.
And that was your first time having the onion rings, too?
Mm-hmm. The onion rings, they had a little sweet taste to them. It was like
I think they use the same batter that they use on the corn dogs.
It tastes like they cook their onion rings in like cake batter.
It's the same batter they use for the corn dogs.
It's nice and sweet, huh?
It's the same batter they use for the
corn
dogs.
They're very good. Now it's hard to find good onion rings. Other onion rings that are like a White Castle.
I don't know why I wanted a corn dog today, and then they pissed me off.
Why?
We don't have any mustard.
You put mustard on your corn dogs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't never put mustard. I always put ketchup.
Mm-mm. You see how I use none of that ketchup? I really got the ketchup for you for the onion rings in your burger.
Onion rings, ketchup and onion rings?
Yes.
No, ew. No, I don't put that. No, I'll put mustard on my onion rings. I use mustard.
You got a headache, Trisha? I didn't. They made me mad because they didn't have no mustard. So I ate the corn dog. I really wanted to tell her, take them and give me a refund and let me order something else, but I didn't feel like doing that. So I ate the corn dog. And
Really, I didn't know you didn't want the kind. I thought you
no,
wanted the corn
but you
dog.
didn't hear what I said when she came to the car and said,
Yeah.
we don't have any mustard. How do you not have mustard? But then again, the day we went to the other Sonic and got them French toast sticks, they didn't have no damn syrup. They come giving me icing. I'm like, fuck am I do with icing on French toast sticks? It was good, but at the end of the day,
good. The icing that they gave us was delicious.
Right. At the end of the day, that ain't what I wanted with my French toast sticks, because their French toast sticks is off the chain.
Yeah.
But
I want to taste Wendy's French toast sticks.
I want to taste them too.
I wonder if they taste good.
Maybe
they
just
in the
taste morning.
Like toast. They look like toast.
Maybe in the morning.
Yeah.
Before I go to dialysis.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I really need to start eating before I go to dialysis.
Yeah, because you'll never eat breakfast.
I never eat. And I know I need to. But then we went to see my mother-in-law.
Yes, we'll go see my mom today.
We stayed there for a while.
We stayed there for a while and we chit-chatted with her and she was doing okay. And she was happy to see us. She really was. She was really happy to see us. She didn't expect for us to come over there.
Oh, and I finally exchanged the loaner car for a different one.
Yeah, we exchanged the loaner car for a different one.
And we came home. We came home, and I thought I was going to get me a nice little nappy nap. And here he come waking, Papa, I'm hungry. What we going to eat?
No, I didn't.
You did wake me up.
No, I didn't wake you up for that.
What did you wake me up for?
I can't remember, but I didn't wake you up for that.
I swear, I didn't hear nothing else.
It was something else that
I heard when you said, Papa, I'm hungry. What we going to eat?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
But it was something else I woke you up for. I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I just remember you being hungry. So we went and got a pizza.
Oh.
And it was good. I didn't want pizza, but it was good. And now we're talking to you guys. Yeah. Hey. That was our day. It wasn't eventful, but it was more than we did yesterday.
Yeah. I got to give a shout out to Lawrence. Unfortunately, Lawrence lost his pet. He lost his cat this week. And, you know, I feel so bad when he called me, when he sent me a message and told me he lost his cat. Well, first he sent me a message telling me that the cat was ill and that it was like a terminal condition that the cat had. And that, you know, there was really nothing they could do but just make the cat comfortable. So he knew that the cat was going to pass away eventually. And the cat unfortunately passed away. I believe it was on Sunday. His cat passed away. And I felt so bad. I did. I felt so bad. Lawrence, I know what it's like to lose a pet. I remember when my dog Sophia died. I remember that so well. And she died in my arms. She did. She died in my arms. It's not easy. It's not easy losing a pet, you know. And I remember the first thing that my boyfriend at the time said when she died. He was like, "Nobody can replace her. I don't want no more dogs, no more." And he didn't get any more dogs. Well, he didn't need no more dogs. He used to beat the shit out of Sophia.
Monte want to know what was the first job we had.
What was the first job I had? My first job was at Kentucky Fried Chicken. I was an assistant manager. My dad, and I got the job because my dad used to work there doing security.
Well, my first job was in a bank. And I was only 18 years old, straight out of high school. And back then I was making a lot of money, honey. Back in those days, it was a lot of money, honey. Now it would be chump change. But back then it was a lot of money, so. I wasn't thinking about college. I just wanted to go to work and make money, honey.
Mm.
And then I started partying every night. Ooh, it was amazing. But yeah, my first job was in the bank. I never did fast food.
I
Well,
never.
I kept jobs. I kept jobs like forever. My first job, I stayed on that job for 8 years, and the only reason why I left was because they were moving to, I believe, Chicago, and I didn't want to live in Chicago. That just wasn't an option for me.
So what happened?
So if we didn't want to go to Chicago, we just got a severance package, and they let us. We went about our business.
Mm.
And then my next job was working for the New York Mercantile Exchange, and I worked there for about 6, 7 years.
Oh, really?
And then I quit, and that's when I started working with this one at Comcast.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun job.
And child, I stayed at Comcast for what, 12, 15 years?
You stayed there longer than I did.
Yeah. I stayed at Comcast forever. And then they pissed me off. So I quit and went to Verizon Wireless. And I stayed there for 7 years. So as you see, I've just kept jobs. And oh no, I left there and worked for Assurian from home. I only did that for like 2 years because that's when my kidneys started acting up and I had to move and I had to do all of that. So that was that for that.
Well, see, I did a lot of freelancing. Um, working with different artists like Erica Badu. I worked with Michael Jackson. I worked with Janet Jackson. I worked with Melba Moore. I worked with Phyllis Hyman. And that's just the name of few. Like oh God, the most one of the my first jobs working in the music industry, Monte, was working for Erica Badu, and I went on tour with her. I was supposed to go on tour with her. I went on tour with her in Europe, and we had the time of our lives. I mean, we ate good food. She showed me all these great places you can go to have lunch and stuff like that. And we went out to the river where she um uh um you know she says she gets a lot of her inspiration and stuff like that.
Lake Minnetonka?
um no, she just says that she gets her Erica Badu she's very in touch with nature. It's like nature is a part of her heartbeat. And
With
one
the earth.
yeah, she's very very in touch with the earth. And she says she gets these beautiful messages and vibes and things from the earth. And that's how she comes up with her music. That's how she writes her music and stuff like
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with that.
She used to be a kindergarten teacher before she came into the music industry. Erica
I
Badu
don't know
was
what she did, but I mean, I like her music. I like
she was
her.
a kindergarten teacher.
But I don't know what she did prior to.
Yeah, she was a kindergarten teacher.
Her little.
Um, and she a lot of people say she's weird. Like she had the child when she was going common high, she had him wearing shoes made out of paper, child.
Uh,
It was something. It was something. Like I took away a lot of great memories from the artists that I worked with, and I took away some bad memories from some of the artists that I worked with. Some of the artists that I worked with were just total assholes and stuff like that, but I don't talk about them. And I know people. I had one friend, my friend Robert. He keeps on asking me to write a memoir of you know what I experienced working in the music industry, but I would never do that. I would never do that.
no, because it
And it will
ain't.
probably be on the bestseller list. Yeah.
It ain't. Hey, Ania. Hey, Ania. I think. I hope I'm saying your name right. Uh,
Yeah, it looks like a Nia. Yes, people. You people on Facebook, make sure you go to our Facebook page and like our Facebook page. In the meantime, when you get off of this live, people on Facebook, if you've not done it already, just go over there and
Let's go over to
hit the
YouTube.
subscribe button and hit the join to join our page and stuff like that. We greatly appreciate it. We really do.
Anya. Okay. Just like Tanya without the T.
Oh, okay.
Your little eyes crusty.
No, I need some eye drops. My eyes they hurt.
Why they hurt?
It's the neuropathy.
Your eyes?
I have it in my eyes. You ain't
Child.
know. You remember they told me they were gonna want to put injections in them. No, I'm just like, oh
Okay.
my god,
Because
my
I hate
eyes.
saying people's name wrong. I do. I hate saying people's name wrong.
Well, you're only human.
No. That's why, like, if I don't know, I'll say it how I think it should be said.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they correct me, I'll be happy because I'm like, I just don't like saying people's name wrong.
Mm.
Thank you. Like, I hate when people spell my name wrong
But who could spell Joseph wrong?
because they spell it JOESPH.
But it's not Joes.
It's JOSE.
You JOSCPH.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I correct them, and other times I just feel like, child, I don't have time. Your
Oh, they
name,
fixing
honey.
that situation from this morning.
What?
Um, what was I watching? I was watching something, and a guy said that there was something loose on the train on the train tracks or something like that.
Child, he's sleepy, y'all.
Who me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not sleepy. I'm
Cause
talking about.
I ain't know nothing about a problem earlier this morning
No,
on the train.
no, I was watching
Hey,
it.
Miss Southern
I
Girl.
was watching it. Oh, you know what I was watching on Law and Order. That's where I got it from.
And like Tremel, people call him everything but Tremel. And then after they do it, and I said, "Oh, you mean Tremel?" And they're like, "Oh, why do you didn't tell me? Because I'm letting you call him Timmy and Tymel and everything else under the sun
Uh-huh.
until I get an opportunity to say his name, and
Uh-uh.
then I'll correct you when I say it."
Uh-uh. Yeah, yeah, you do that. But
T. Rice said, "What? I'm telling you, Tremel is the hardest thing for them to get right. He is everything from
I don't understand
Tremel.
why. I don't understand why.
It's always Tremel or Terrell or something like that. Never Tremel.
Uh,
And I guess because sometimes if they see it spelled, then they know it's Tremel or Tremel. They'll either say Tremel or Tremel. But if you just say his name is Tremel, he is everything from Tymel. I don't heard people
mm-hmm.
call him Tymel.
Timel, Tremello, T. They'll say, "Well, Can I just call you T?" No, you can't just call me T. I hate that because that's lazy and it's rude. Um, don't ask me my name, and then when I tell you what my name is, you turn around and say, "Well, can I call you this?"
T
It don't
Rice
work
said
like that.
T Rice said finish what you were saying about the train track.
About the train tracks. No, I was watching this show, and it's something that happened on TV. This guy was saying that there was something loose on the train track, so they had to go back and fix it. But you know, I mean, they were having problems, money issues.
Me, I just have a problem because they see my name as Joseph and they automatically, hey Joey, hey Jojo, hey Joe. I don't know you like that. My
You
name is
don't know what it's
Joseph.
like to be a Tremel.
No, but I hate when people do that because I'm like, you don't know me
You hate
like
when people
that.
do what? Call your name
If you
wrong?
know me like that, then you could call me JoJo. You could call me Joe, Joey. You could call me Joe. I don't care. But when you don't know me like that, the first thing they do is, "Hey, Joey, child." I look at them like they stupid and don't answer them. Oh, you don't like to be called Joey? I'm like, I didn't say that, but I don't know you like that. My name is Joseph.
Yeah, that's like, don't get comfortable calling me T, because you only my friends can call me that.
All right, like
You know
I
what I'm
don't know
saying?
you, like
I don't
especially
know
like
you like this. Don't be calling me
they
that.
do it all the time in the doctor's office or if I go somewhere, they'll be like, Joey, can you come in? And then you want to call me Joey? Like, no. You do better calling me JoJo. And because that's what I used to get called when I was younger. Because there was my Uncle Joe and then me. So they called him Joey and called me JoJo because I was little.
Mm.
So I answered JoJo faster than I answered Joey because I'm like, too child, not Joey or Joe. Like my mom used to call me Joe all the time.
Mm.
That's right. Put some respect on my name.
My mother always called me Tremel.
My mother always, it was always, did my mother ever call me JoJo? I don't think my grandmother used to call me JoJo all the time. Till the day she died, I was JoJo. But my mom never called me, I don't never recall her calling me JoJo. I remember her calling me Joe all the time. Right, Melissa. Now, if a person asks me, what do you like being called? I'll be like, oh, I don't, Joe, JoJo, whatever. But don't just take it upon yourself to shorten my name just because you lazy and don't want to say the whole
Right,
thing.
right. Yeah, I don't like that. I
My
don't like.
name is Joseph McRae
I
now.
don't like when people try to take the easy way out and say, "Well, can I just call you T?"
Always call my son by his full name when he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all a cute little quick funny story. So me and Tramel had a conversation about when we got married, you know, the last name thing. So he was ready to take my last name, but I didn't want to give him my last name because I just felt my father don't deserve that. He had a relationship with his dad. I really didn't. You see? You see?
What?
He had a relationship with his dad. I didn't. So I was like, I'm going to take your last name. So he was like, but I want to have some. I was like, babe, I don't want you to have nothing related to my father. I was like, I want to be a McRae. I told my
But I would
father,
love to change my last name,
if
Tremel Glover.
I was like, if I have to change, if I have an opportunity to change my name, because I have my father's whole full name. I was like, if I have an opportunity to ever change my name, but see, I was thinking about first name. But then when I got married, of course, I have the opportunity to change my last name, which was good. So, child, after I said that, I was cracking up because I said, wait a minute. I perfected my signature all these years. It looked like calligraphy. Every time I sign my name, people tell me, oh my God, your handwriting is impeccable. Now I literally had to sit down with a pen and paper and write McCrae on a piece of paper until I came up with a way that I thought was cute.
Yeah, he sat up there and practiced how he gonna sign his name. Boy, child, just sign it. That's
I
it.
was like, oh my God, what did I do? Terrell said, what? I said, wait a minute. My name is going to change the way I sign my name. I got to practice this because this is difficult. I said the capital M, the capital R. I was like, my name was just, it flowed, child. It just flowed. And, I perfected a way. I made a G in a way nobody could ever make a G but me. Like, it was all perfect. Now, and sometimes it's been 4 years, but sometimes people give me paperwork and tell me to sign, and I still put my old first name, my old last name. And I be like, oh, damn it, that ain't my name no more. It's hard when you change your name because, hell, for what, 48 years I was signing my name the way it was. And now all of a sudden I gotta remember to sign it. Now you have to start right. I had to start all over again. Child, I had to go to the doctor after we got married, and I'm sitting there, and they're like, Mr. McCrae, Mr. McCrae, Mr. McCrae. And I ain't paying them no mind. I'm just laying in the bed. And they're like, Mr. McCrae. And I said, oh, wait a minute, that's me. Yes. I had to get used to it. I'm used to that now. Like, if somebody could say Mr. McCrae, I'm like, okay. But before that, child, I was like, sitting there like, when is this Mr. McCrae going to get up and bring his ass up to the front? I was like, oh, that's me.
Gag Nation.
It's hard because you're so used to your name for so long that when you change it, it's like, they ain't talking to me. And then you realize, wait a minute, they are talking to me.
They sure did, me.
Sure did. They sure did. Shout out to the people in the bushes. Hey, my bush bitches. Hey, I see you. How you doing, boo?
Hey, what's going on, everybody in the bushes?
It is hard in the beginning. It is. It is hard in the beginning because you just used to your name. So when you don't hear it, hey, Melissa, it is really hard in the beginning. Now I'm used to it. But sometimes I do accidentally sign my name. I was like, why the hell did I put? I was like, damn. Is this a sign? Is this a sign that I need to get a divorce?
Do you?
Oh, my husband, child. He's sleepy, y'all.
I am a little tired.
We gonna end this live tonight.
Was it 12 o'clock yet?
Almost, not quite, but really, Monte, you want to change your first name?
Why? I like Monte.
You want to change your name? But y'all, he falling asleep.
I am not falling asleep. You know how my routine is when we get off of here. You know I'm going to get me some coffee.
Child.
I need that before I go to sleep.
Who drinks coffee before they go to sleep?
Me. Sure do. Nice big extra large cream and sugar. I was actually, when you were saying, I was trying to read this up here.
Oh. But anyway, y'all, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. You know what they are. Our name is the same on all of them. TheMcRaeKingz. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know every single time we go live and you won't miss out. If you're on Facebook, do the same thing. Go to our TheMcRaeKingz page, like it, share it, all that good stuff. There's videos in there that you may not have seen before, but go through the screens and enjoy some older videos. Right, Melissa.
Yes, and especially watch the car conversations.
The
car conversations are a
good.
key. Watch the TheMcRaeKingz car conversations. They are a key. I'm telling you, you'll be in stitches. Because that's when we talk about Joseph, talk about the mayonnaise, and he's a mayonnaise connoisseur and stuff. I'm telling you, y'all will love car conversations.
And well, you can watch them. You can watch them on the TheMcRaeKingz page on Facebook, or you can watch them on just go down our video list on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you are on Facebook and you haven't joined the YouTube, please go to YouTube and TheMcRaeKingz and join our YouTube page. Also, you can help the TheMcRaeKingz by donating to our platform, which is right under my bottom lip. That is our Cash App where you see Tramel's nail right there is our Cash App. Please feel free to donate. We need to get some new equipment because our equipment broke.
Yes.
And we want to go back to bringing you our show with the nice little backgrounds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like we used to have. But right now we have to go live on our phone because our computer broke.
Yeah.
And also, if you want to be a lord or a lady or even a knight at our round table, hit that join button on YouTube. If you don't see the join button, the link is already in the description box. Just click that link and join the TheMcRaeKingz round table because membership has its privilege. Also in the description box is the link to our boutique. Go to the TheMcRaeKingz boutique. We have everything in there from face masks to hats to cold cups to leggings for the women, t-shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops.
Shame on you.
All that stuff.
Shame on you if you haven't purchased anything from the boutique
when we
yet.
go,
shame on you.
When we start doing Coffee with the Kings, make sure you get your mug with our faces on it. And that way you could really have Coffee with the Kings when we start Coffee with the Kings.
And shame on you if you haven't bought anything. But you can redeem yourself.
What else?
That's really it.
That being said, guys, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us this week. We appreciate it.
And tonight,
and, as we're winding down the week, thank you for joining us this week. And we really appreciate all of you for joining us at this time of night.
And Pillow Talk.
We just want to tell y'all. We want to tell y'all that we are really gaining momentum, and we've gained quite a few subscribers, but we need more subscribers. We need more subscribers. We need more of you guys. So you new subscribers,
so make sure you tell a friend.
As you come in, share with your friends. Just share. If you could share us with one person, that makes a big difference. If you could share us with one person, tell one person to watch the TheMcRaeKingz.
And if you're watching us on YouTube and you haven't thumbs up the live yet, make sure you thumbs up the live.
Yes, make sure you thumbs up the live.
And if nobody told you today that they love you, just know that me and Tramel love you.
We love you.
And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
We love you.
Always remember to walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. All those great and wonderful things. And
remember,
because you know what it is.
It's TheMcRae.
All damn day.
Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.